Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Grouping test. So this is the results with RWS Super H points, 14.5 grain. It's an 8-shot group. Now I still haven't been bothering to mess with the scope any further. I'm trying to break the gun in and just seeing what kind of consistency I can get, because I mean, it is a really super heavy trigger, and when the gun goes off it tends to jerk a bit, so you got to kind of get used to that. So I figure, I guess, well, let's do the Hades. I'm just gonna do, well, I just finished doing that one, but I wanted to do this live for you guys too, but I'd never BS you or lie to you anyways. But anyhow, I have the same target downrange, and it's a brand new target. So was that one, so it's never been shot at. And we're gonna do 8 shots, and then we'll see what we get. And then I've had enough for the day. I will say this though, the optics on this thing, although they can be cleaned up, they have a bit of a rainbow to them, if you know what I mean. So pretty cheap. I'm thinking I might put my Bug Buster on this, since my Savage 64 is with Savage right now. So I'm gonna constantly aim for the bullseye, but I already know I'm not gonna hit it. But when you're gonna group for dial in, you gotta get on paper and see what groups the tightest. And then basically, that's your pellet minus a bit more practice to learn the bloody power plant on the gun. And for a non-POW gun, man, it has a tight trigger. I called a buddy of mine too in Sudbury. Well, Valcairn, I think, is where he actually lives. Anyway, he's got the same gun, and yeah, he noticed the heavy trigger too. And as far as he knows, it's not adjustable either. So I think this is shot 3 we're on now. Big thing, don't blink when you shoot either, because then you'll never group anything. Let's call this 4 before I lose track. Probably did already. We'll call this 4, like golf. Number 5. Probably out by 1 or 2, but number 6. I like how they accommodate us left-handed shooters so that we push that way to take the safety off. Two more. I've been up since 5 o'clock too, so I'm getting a little tired, and it's a little hot out here, but not bad. At least the wind died down quite a bit. One more. All right, let me go grab that target. Oh, we're only at 5 minutes. Let's do another set of pellets. You know, after a bit more break-in, those Super H points are starting to look promising. They got a reasonably tight group in here, and a lot of that could be shifted over to get a loony size. But this thing does not like Hades. So that's just too far of a spread for the Hades. So we're definitely not gonna leave those on the target to try. Let's group some really expensive pellets. These are my favorites. I need a pellet capable of taking small game. I don't want to shoot wad cutters at an animal. So, because I want to use this for some small game stuff, like some grouse, squirrels, small squirrels. You need over 700 feet per second to kill a black or gray, so, but I also want plinking too. So, I guess at this point I'll have to take what I can get. All right, first shot, Predator Polymag 16 grain. Low but centered so far. I should mention I'm shooting at 15 yards. There's also 0 parallax in the scope. It is perfect. I don't know what the parallax is, but it's definitely well under 25. So I'm only at 15. Number 4. And yes, the barrel was cleaned. Spotless. A little low on that one, but still aiming for the bullseye. I think we only got maybe 2 more after this, I think. Now this thing will shoot 11 grain hobbies, well 11.9 at 505 feet per second, but I could care less. I have my pals, so it doesn't matter to me. Besides, it's well below anything what manufacturers usually ship with their guns or test. Because you're not modifying the gun. You're just using lighter than stock when they design these stupid things. I think one last shot. One more group. Let's do it. Okay, we got 7 shots instead of 8, but it doesn't matter. The polymags are not going to be suitable. There's not much we can do with that. All right, so for our final group. Well, we're going to use 14.3 grain Crossman destroyers. I don't have any real faith in Crossman pellets, haven't in years, but and this is the whole of my collection pretty well. So, well, actually it is. So I may have to get some more pellets of different type. Shot one. These will definitely be good for small game if they work. The ground, can't put it in. Ooh, she's a smoking. More than what I do. Just kidding. I smoke more than the gun does. I think this is our, what, a third shot? You know, if I could get an inch group with this thing, I could still whack friggin' grouse with it, and even some squirrels anyways. Well, I'd probably get a few. Could use a better scope. The gun does like to jerk when you fire it though. This is a trigger, because of its weight, you basically have to pull it, not squeeze it. If you squeeze it, well, it's dumb. You gotta basically pull it. Alright, call this the last shot. We'll check it. See how we do. I pulled that one, I think. Let me do one more just in case. And then we check it. All right, let me go get it. Well, where are their targets go? Well, so far it's between Crossman Destroyers and Super H points giving the best group. Here's the Destroyers. Super H point. These are the two closest groups we got. You can rewind the video and play it back to see the other ones, but I don't know. Even if I could get that loony slash toony sized group, I may have a better chance. Well, we'll see. I guess I better answer it. I already know who it is. So, talk to you guys later. See you in the next one.